Beans， 你自己喺屋企乖乖地咯喎，我哋去 Maggie 屋企啊，做乜嘢？梗係食好嘢啦，仲要慶祝下添噃。慶祝乜嘢？一陣話你知。哇，好大陣仗啊！疫情之後第一次聚會，當然要隆重地慶祝一下啦。孫仲要求 Captain America 攞出佢嘅拿手好湯，慰勞一下我哋呢一班餓咗2年嘅 fans。等陣間佢會用一個超大鑊嚟煮 Cioppino。Cioppino 係一種番茄湯底嘅海鮮湯，由舊金山北灘意大利漁民喺200幾年前研製成功嘅噃。漁民們通常都係用當天捕獲嘅剩餘海鮮，譬如蟹、蝦、蜆同埋魚，加入大蒜、香草同埋番茄，然後用橄欖油、酒烹飪而成。最初佢係喺屋企或者喺船上邊煮，但係隨著意大利餐館開始喺碼頭周圍興起， Cioppino 就成為咗當地餐館非常之受歡迎嘅一道菜。Cioppino 就係咁樣流傳到世界各地啦。
睇一睇呢度有冇嗰條黑嘅腸啦，咁你剪一剪啊，睇下條黑嘅腸有㗎嘛？有，咁咪攞佢出嚟啦。但係你會留翻個殼嘅。係啊，甜啊嘛。係喎，個頭有啲蛋，所以爆開要
拍一嚿薑下。
嗱
，OK。
即係我首先要將啲蝦頭爆佢啊，咁樣我想攞嗰啲灒嗰啲水咧，鮮甜啲。咁啊當然你有新水嗰啲仲好啦，就先。
OK， 咁你要俾啲水，咁啊煲佢啦。
係啦，俾咗4碗水，咁啊煲出嘅味。
蝦頭湯真係太香啦！呢一位就係我哋嘅 Captain America 啦，佢而家準備煮呢一個番茄湯底。
What we're going to do is we're going to fry the garlic and fry the onion and get a little bit of flavor in the oil. Then we're going to add the sauce and the stewed tomatoes, and then we're also going to add some wine. I've got a couple of bottles of wine. I like it.
What kind of wine?
It doesn't really matter. It depends on what you like. You can look at a Chardonnay or a Zinfandel. The Zinfandel's a little bit sweet. It kind of adds a nice sweet flavor to the sauce. But you want to make the sauce first with the wine and cook out the alcohol. And you just want the flavor. So
that's the base, right?
That'll be the base, yeah. We'll get the sauce going. And then also we want to add some bay leaf too in the sauce. It doesn't really matter what kind you use, but just some bay leaf. Probably put about 5 or 6 leaves in there, maybe 7 leaves. Okay. But it's going to be a big pot. That's why we have 30 people plus coming to eat. So we're going to make a really big pot of Cioppino. This is our burner, and that's our wok. I've never used. So let's have China meat alien first.
That's a huge wok.
You can see, and I can smell it's got that nice flavor.
It is.
Can you smell it?
Yeah.
It's got that nice flavor. And I think the story of Cioppino is it was started by some fishermen in San Francisco. They were a bunch of old Italians. They were hungry. They didn't have any food. They ended their fishing day. They took a bunch of sauce and cooked it, and they started throwing in fish parts. And it smelled really good. People came around. They liked it. And they were letting people try it when they realized that, hey, people like this. And they started selling it. And so it became a big thing in San Francisco. And I think that's the genesis of so now I can see the garlic starting to get a little bit brown. I don't want to burn the garlic, but I want to add the onion too right now.
Okay.
Just we're getting this is kind of a base flavor. This is very different. I never cooked this in a wok. I've always made it in a big pot.
So this is our first time use the wok.
Yeah. It's been cleaned and treated, but Maggie cooked ginger in it just to treat it. To clean it out, and then she washed it and boiled it, and now we're using it. These are stewed tomatoes. Yeah, they'll have a nice smell. They'll have a nice flavor. Okay. So we'll put these ones up here.
Smells good.
You can smell it, huh? You can smell the wine.
Yeah.
And once we add the fish to it, oh boy, it's going to be delicious.
You don't put any water in. It's just
No,
the tomato sauce.
just the tomato sauce and the wine. So I want to cook all the alcohol out of the wine. You can see the onions in there and the garlic. It's going to start having a nice odor pretty soon. And then we're going to eventually scald it.
Okay.
So I like the basil, it gives it a nice sweet flavor. And then we'll throw a few bay leaves in there, some basil. That, so we're going to put maybe 5, maybe. I'll put 7 of it in. Well, so far I put a bottle of wine in it. I might end up using a bottle and a half. We'll see. I'm going to see what the flavor, what it tastes like. So white Zinfandel and a Chardonnay. You could use both the same, or I like to mix it up a little bit, get it kind of a different flavor. Look at that.
Nice.
So we got 2 bottles of wine. So we have 13 total cans of tomato and 2 bottles of wine. So my wife Maggie, the chef, has decided to make a sauce out of shrimp heads. It gives a nice flavor. We're going to add that too, like to give it a nice fishy flavor, but also it'll sweeten up a little bit too.
Right.
There's really cioppino is one of those things you can kind of make any way you really want. You could, as long as you add good ingredients. A shrimp sauce. It's for added
Shrimp head sauce.
shrimp head sauce. You will not find this at 99 Ranch. You have to make it yourself. You will not find it in an Italian restaurant. You got to make it yourself.
This is Maggie's
And look
recipe.
at that.
Exactly.
I want to get it till it starts to boil. Then we're gonna shut it off, and
Okay.
then when we start adding the fish, we'll turn it on again.
而家番茄湯底基本上煮好咗啦，停火焗佢30分鐘。選擇1、2款自己喜歡嘅瓜菜放喺湯嘅裡面。我就話有乜嘢比 zucchini 更加合適呢？
Quarter and just make chunks. You find just like that. Scallops and oyster and salmon, and prawns, squid, mussels. We have clams in there and some crab. So I want to add the mussel first.
30分鐘之後，呢個湯真係香濃到不得了。加入海鮮煮熟就可以開餐咯。咁大鑊嘅 Cioppino， 裏邊有7到8種唔同嘅海鮮，加埋嚟超過20磅。煮熟咗之後，呢個味道真係鮮美無比，成條村都聞得到啊！
For this gathering, thank you for everything you've done for us, Lord. Please continue to keep our children safe and keep them close and in our heart. Thank you for everything you do, Lord. Always in your name. Amen. Amen. Someone's got to keep these flies away. They really like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, this passed the ultimate test. Even the flies like it so much.
Especially seafood.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Wow,
the
look
salmon.
at
See the
all
salmon?
this. Yeah, the mussel.
Okay. All right.
The mussel
I'm
is
gonna-
Yeah.
good.
You have more muscle after you eat muscle. Right first. Louis.
Should I bring it in?
There you go, Louis.
Huh?
That's
No.
for you.
That's for me? Thank you.
What does it remind?
To a trip in Barcelona,
Uh-huh.
well, we have the same dishes. Yeah, it's so good.
轉眼豆豆廚房開播咗有1年啦，好多謝大家收睇、訂閱同埋轉發。喺嚟緊嘅日子，我都會繼續分享我自己嘅家庭小菜，亦都會邀請一啲特別嘅嘉賓，好似 Maggie、Captain America 上嚟分享佢哋嘅拿手好菜。希望喺我哋平淡嘅日子裏邊增添一啲美味。喜歡我嘅分享就俾我一個讚啦！下次再見。